Welcome to Curiosphere, where curiosity meets clarity. We all think money is about numbers. Earning, saving, investing. But Morgan Housel, in The Psychology of Money, reminds us, it's not about what you know, it's about how you behave. Because doing well with money has little to do with intelligence, and a lot to do with mindset. Let's explore 10 powerful lessons that can change the way you think about wealth, success, and freedom. Lesson number 1, no one's crazy. Everyone sees money differently. Because everyone's experiences are different. A person raised during a recession might fear spending forever, while someone who only lived through booming markets may believe investing is always easy. What seems reckless to one person might feel completely normal to another. No one's crazy. We're simply shaped by our personal financial stories. Lesson number 2, luck and risk. Success isn't just hard work. Luck plays a role too. Bill Gates wasn't just brilliant. He was lucky. His school, Lakeside, was one of the only ones in the 1970s with a computer. He studied alongside Paul Allen, Kent Evans, and Paul Gilbert, all equally talented. But Kent died young, Gilbert chose another path, and Allen faced health issues. Same opportunity, different outcomes, because luck matters. Lesson number 3. Getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. Getting wealthy takes courage, optimism, and boldness. But staying wealthy requires humility, caution, and fear. Many people lose fortunes because they chase just a little more. Think of the investors who made millions in a bull run, but lost everything in the crash that followed. The secret to long-term wealth isn't big wins. It's survival. Staying in the game matters more than winning every round. Lesson number 4, the power of compounding. Warren Buffett is not the world's richest investor because he's the smartest. He's the richest because he's been investing for more than 8 decades. He started at age 10. By age 50, he had about $300 million. Today, he has over $100 billion. And 99% of that wealth came after he turned 50, because compounding needs time. Now look at Jim Simons. He earned one of the highest returns in history, around 66% a year, compared to Buffett's 22%. But Simons invested for only about 30 years. If he had earned his same return for as long as Buffett, his wealth wouldn't be in billions. It would be in the trillions. And that's the real lesson. Buffett didn't win because he had the best returns. He won because he survived the longest. The real magic isn't genius. It's patience and staying in the game. Lesson number 5, freedom over luxury. Real wealth is freedom. The freedom to wake up when you want. To work because you enjoy it, not because you have to. A luxury car might look impressive, but controlling your own time feels far better. Money's greatest value is the ability to say, I choose. Lesson number 6, wealth is what you don't see. We often admire people with fancy cars and expensive homes. But what we don't see is their bank balance or their debt. Someone who looks rich might be drowning in EMI payments. Someone who looks ordinary might have a high savings rate and a healthy investment account. Wealth is invisible. It's the money you don't spend. Lesson number 7, reasonable beats rational. You don't need to be perfectly rational with money. You just need to be reasonably consistent. It's okay to enjoy coffee even when personal finance books say skip it. The best financial plan isn't the one that looks perfect on paper. It's the one you can stick to when life gets messy. Reasonable beats rational every single time. Lesson number 8, room for error. Life doesn't follow your Excel sheet. Markets crash, emergencies strike, and plans fail. That's why every good financial plan needs a margin of safety. Keep some cash. Have backups. Expect the unexpected. Room for error isn't weakness. It's wisdom. That keeps you in the game. Lesson number 9, the seduction of pessimism. Bad news gets more attention than good news. Headlines scream market crash and recession ahead because fear sells. But in reality, progress happens quietly every day. New jobs get created. Innovation improves lives. Markets recover. Pessimism sounds smart, but optimism wins in the long run. Lesson number 10, knowing enough. The hardest financial skill is knowing when to stop. The moment you realize you have enough, you win. Many people lose everything chasing a little more. The goal of money isn't endless growth. It's lasting peace. The real richness comes not from accumulation, but from contentment. Let's quickly recap the 10 key lessons from the psychology of money. Lesson 1. Everyone has a different money story. We decide based on experience, not perfect logic. Lesson 2. Luck and risk shape every outcome. Hard work matters, but luck matters too. Lesson 3. Getting rich and staying rich are two different games. Getting rich takes boldness. Staying rich takes humility and survival. Lesson 4. Compounding is the real superpower. Small returns held for decades beat big returns held briefly. Lesson 5. The real wealth is freedom, the ability to control your time. Lesson 6. Wealth is what you don't see. Not fancy things, but savings, investments, and patience. Lesson 7. Reasonable beats rational every single time. Lesson 8. Life doesn't follow your Excel sheet. Plans fail. That's why you always need a margin of safety. Lesson 9. Pessimism sounds smart, but optimism wins long-term. Short-term chaos, long-term growth. Lesson 10. Knowing when to stop is a rare skill. If the goalpost keeps moving, you'll never feel rich. The Psychology of Money isn't a book about finance. It's a book about human nature. It teaches that wealth is 10% knowledge and 90% behavior. Be patient, be humble, be kind, because in the end, good money management is really self-management. If this video made you think differently about wealth, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because here at Curiosphere, curiosity always meets clarity.